Alright, so getting started. 2 years in Houston. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is my third time recording this. First time I wasn't recording it. So yeah, that was like 20 minutes of me talking about the recap of 2 years that didn't record. It is what it is. Second time I actually recorded it. I just didn't like how it came out. I felt like I was giving you guys my representative. I was just talking like I was living it. I was talking like if somebody you haven't seen from a while is doing well in whatever field that they're in, and you feel like you're not on the level as them, and they ask you like, how you been, what you been up to, and you just run off all these things that you're doing greatly, but even if you don't feel great about them, or just to look good to them so you don't feel like a loser. That's what I felt like my last video was. So I got nice questions for myself. I got a nice layout of how I want to speak, and I don't want to stutter, don't want to say a lot, which I do, and I want to go straight to the point and be completely transparent with you guys and be completely real. So the first question I have for myself is, what are you the most proud of within this year? Last time I talked to you guys was about a year ago. And what am I most proud of in 2022 is communication. Luckily, I picked the greatest wife in the world. I don't know if she picked me, but I made sure I picked somebody that just makes me want to be a better man. Not makes you better, because it's not a woman's job to keep filling your cup up to get you emotionally stable. That's taxing on a woman. And then you expect her to still cook for you and suck you off before sleep. It don't work like that. So I want to be better for her because she is motivated business-wise. She is goal-orientated. She not just follows her goals, but she follows her passions. She knows what her passions are, or tries to identify them, and goes out and just fucking does. She's just teaching me how to be emotionally stable. As men, we're not taught how to express ourselves emotionally of what we're actually feeling inside. And we always think that what we're feeling inside is weak, it's soft, so we can't express it. So then we just bottle it up, and then it comes out in anger, it comes out in frustration. And I'm learning how to be vulnerable with her when I'm in those places where I feel insecure, or I feel less than, or I don't feel like a man, or I feel like I'm not providing enough in this relationship. So I'm noticing those things. I'm noticing what triggers me to be reactive and get nasty and just shut off. That's my go-to. I'll just be nasty and then shut off and act like nothing ever happened and act like you're crazy. Instead of actually taking in on what this person is telling me, that they feel from my actions, taking it all in and just realizing that I can't be the problem and there's things that I can fix, and not just be on defense mode of, I'm a good person though, I meant well, I didn't mean to do these things or mean to make you feel this way. But you can do messed up things, or you could unknowingly do things that could hurt somebody else. And I'm noticing those things, I'm working on those things, and I'm just trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be a better husband. I'm trying to give as much as she's giving. I thought as a man, you simply have to be a provider and you have to protect the woman. I do both of those things. I can't protect my woman more because she's so strong. Sometimes I don't step in to protect her because she's so strong on her own. And I gotta understand that she has to be strong. And I have to step in so she doesn't always have to be that strong person. And I could take some of that load off of her. So that's what I'm trying to learn on. That's what I'm really working on this year, and that's what I'm noticing. And recently I had I feel like a good interaction with my wife. Money's been real tight, not gonna lie to you. So I didn't get her anything for Christmas, but I also didn't plan anything, like a dinner, like just anything, me cooking for her, or me just doing something for her that's not money tied into, to just make her feel special. And she wrote that in a letter to me and telling me all these things that I didn't do for her. So automatically I'm like, oh, but you know like how much I've been struggling with money, and my job didn't give us a bonus this year, and we gotta pay rent and all these things, and I could have went straight to there, but I just looked at the letter and I just looked at the things that I can fix and the things that she did feel because of my actions, and I took it in stride, and I feel like I took it well. I took it differently than I ever would have taken it, and I understood where she was coming from. I heard her, and I didn't even make excuses. I told her I'll do better. She knows the why of it, so there's no need to explain the why of it sometimes, because it just takes away from their argument and their feelings. And that's what I'm noticing, that she still thinks I'm a good person. I'm not under attack. I don't have to be great for her. I gotta be great for myself. And me being great for myself will in turn be great for her, because I'm just a better person, and then I'm bringing a better person into the relationship. That's the thing I'm proud of that I'm working on, and I'm proud that I reacted on Christmas, a couple days after Christmas, to that note that she wrote for me, and I'm taking critique a lot better than I used to. I'm not taking it personally. I also learned a new position in my job. I'm now in the Genius Bar. I'm a technical specialist, so I'll pretty much fix your phones and all things tech stuff. I'm not a tech savvy person, so that's another thing I pretty much started from scratch. Besides like knowing how to use my phone, pretty much started from scratch and learned everything tech savvy, or troubleshooting, or fixing phones, and learning everything Genius Bar wise. It's been more than a year, but I've been staying consistent with my health. I just finished working out. I am pescatarian. My wife got me back on fish. I was vegan for about 6 months. Cheat here and there with dairy, and here and there I mean once every 3 months. And it's usually free food from work, like pizza or something, so I have some cheese. But I've been staying very consistent with what I put in my body. I'm strictly holistic. I don't take aspirins. I take allergy pills. It gotta be really, really bad. I'll say I took like 4 in the year. Haven't found any other remedies. Please comment below if you found holistic remedies to curing some allergies. Allergies in Houston are terrible. But yeah, staying consistent with my health. I've been working out consistently 4 times a week. I walk to work and back every day, 15-minute walk each way. So I stay active. I watch what I eat. I watch what I put in my body, my supplements. I make my own supplements. I make my own sea moss. I make my own teas with all my supplements in it. All right, what are you not proud of this year? Procrastination. I got stuck in just working. To work part-time. The whole reason of me working part-time is so I could pursue my passions outside of work. I do work about 35 hours to 32 hours a week. I kind of got stuck in going to work, and then any downtime or off time from work is just off time and downtime. Besides working out, I wasn't doing anything to get out of working that 9 to 5 and working for myself, or just discovering my passion with the new available time that I have. And that's just more of a confidence thing that I really gotta learn, really focus, hone in on myself, hone in on my spirituality, connect with my higher self, and really figure all that out. And that leads right off into falling off my spiritual journey. Everybody has different awakenings, and there's a multitude of awakenings. After my first awakening, it pretty much got me here in Houston, pretty much got me tired of corporate America. The job that I was working for just wasn't fulfilling me anymore. I just had no passion for it. I just had no need for it. I didn't like the way I was being treated, and it just wasn't aligning with who I was becoming. And since I got to Houston and started working again, I kind of fell off my spiritual journey. I'm not meditating as much as I used to. I'm not just tapping in with myself. I'm not journaling. I'm not healing myself. I'm not setting my boundaries. I'm not talking to people the way I should be talking to people when they do cross those boundaries, or they do cross my respect. So now I'm learning to be unapologetically myself. That's what I have learned here in Houston. My friend group is completely different. I've learned my pronouns. I chill gay people. I color my hair. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. But I have not tapped into my second half of my spiritual journey. I kind of got sucked into spiritual depression, of where it's like you're woke to everything around you. You're woke to like how everything operates and how the matrix kind of works. That whole 9 to 5 and everything else is decompressing from that 9 to 5 and just having distractions instead of tapping into yourself. And I got sucked into that. I got very depressed for a while. It's hard for me to even speak about because it was a deep. I want to say I don't like to say I'm depressed because if you keep saying that, you'll eventually be that. I just want to say I was in a rut. Really didn't want to speak to nobody. Really just clocked out of everything emotional, including my wife, connecting with her, connecting with anybody. It was just on the surface, act like everything was okay. And I would just distract myself with sports, with smoking, with just my podcast. That's anything to distract me. That's all I was doing. I wasn't doing anything to feed myself, feed my soul, feed my higher self. I was just stuck in a rut. I just want to connect more with my creative side. I feel like I lost that. I feel like we have that as kids. We're creative. We think we could be anything we want to be in life because we're told that, and then we just get into school, and then they're like, all right, just get a job. So you could shelter yourself, you could clothe yourself, you could get a car, you could, the basic necessities in life. But people don't tell you that you can have those basic necessities if you chase your dreams as well. As long as you got the right support system, as long as you work part-time and maintain your needs and then figure out the rest on your own. I just haven't found my creative side. I'm trying to find my creative niche. What that is, I don't know. I think it might be tied into music, but I'm willing to discover it and I'm willing to work for it. Before I wasn't. I thought just working was enough, pays the bills, I live in a nice house, I drive a nice car, and that's it. But it wasn't fulfilling me emotionally. Why was I depressed if I had all these things? Why was I feeling like I wasn't doing enough if I thought I had all these things? It's because I know I wasn't. And I feel like you should always be trying to find that dream, trying to find more fulfillment in life. Because what you think is your goal sometimes isn't your goal. I thought that white picket fence, that American dream was my goal. And then I got it, and then I wasn't happy with it because that was somebody else's story, that wasn't mine. And it's okay to try to figure it out, even if I'm turning 40. Disconnecting more electronically. I know I'm talking to you on the phone and I'm posting it on YouTube. I'm back into distractions. I was just distracting myself. Just scrolling aimlessly, just on TikTok for hours and not going outside I'm gonna have 3 days off, and I literally would go outside to do a couple errands, but I wouldn't go outside to go outside. I play ball with the boys sometimes, which is great, but if they're not out playing ball, I wouldn't just go to the park by myself. Go grounding, go sun gazing. I stopped all that. And I just feel like I gotta reconnect to nature and disconnect from, electronics. And just, connect with nature, man. Sun gives you everything you need. Get that vitamin D, go grounding, go hug a tree. Hippie's got it right. You see me in my hacky sack hoodie. What got in your way this year? Doubting myself, not connecting with my higher self, not pushing myself to a higher standard, not trying to figure out a better way of life, a higher way of life, a higher purpose of life. Just not listening to my intuition. The only thing that got in my way is me. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. There's nobody stopping you but you. Everything else is just other people's opinions on you. And if you're trying to fulfill other people's opinions on you, it's something you can never fulfill. You could, once you align with yourself, you know what you deserve, you know the respect that you deserve, then that's all you're gonna draw to yourself. And I wasn't respecting myself. I was just getting in my own way. And I'm not doing that no more. And what's gonna surround me are people that are motivated just like me, that are trying to find that fulfillment. And that all starts with me. What can I do to improve this year? I feel like I already said it. Get out of my own way and just do everything that I set out to do. And just do, and not talk about it. And start clocking in for myself. We clock in for these 9 to 5s all the time, but we don't clock in for ourselves. Meaning we gotta work out, we gotta take care of health, we gotta take care of our mental, we gotta take care of hopefully being financial freedom. Financial freedom will do a lot for you. A lot of people are stuck because we don't have that financial freedom. I want to have at least streaming incomes where I could go on vacations, I could work remotely. I don't have to just clock in and mandatorily give somebody my time for some money. So I just want to clock in for myself, and that's what we're doing this year. Probably gonna be the title of this whole video is just clock in for yourself, man. Stop doing it for anybody else. Do it for yourself, and do it for the people that are around you that see a higher self than you see in yourself. That see a higher self that you see within yourself. My wife views me way better than I view myself, and she sees the potential in me, and that's why she pushes me so hard, and that's why we fight so much, because I push back, because I don't see the greatness that she sees sometimes. But I am great. I think I'm great. I think I'm a great human. I think I have great empathy. I think I'm funny. I think I'm charming. I think I'm great to be around. I think I'm handsome. I think I'm beautiful in and out. And I think the world needs to see that. And whatever it is I do, I'm gonna be great, because I'm competitive, because I am great, and I'm gonna be great. So that's why I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna start clocking in for myself, stop clocking in for other people. I suggest you do the same. This is one of many episodes to come. Stay tuned. We're gonna be posting. I'm gonna be posting my own stuff twice a week. Probably post Couples Thing that is coming back. We're probably gonna be posting that once a week. But you're gonna get a lot of contact from us. Please follow the journey. I love you. Love yourself.